the king of this shit, yeah, I'm built to last. Bitches trying to front, but they don't got the craft. Rolling with my crew, we move quick like a flash. Living that street life, making money, making cash. I hate your team, they weak, they just wanna crash. But I'm balling on a level, yo, I'm sipping on that sass. Smacking off the podcast, don't you step to me. Talking all that noise, but you're just a parody. Fuck your mama, know you hate my clarity. We live in thug life, that's the reality. I'm the voice of the streets, I'm the absolute truth. Got these fuckers shook, they just playing the sleuth. You claiming that you tough, but where's your proof? I'm flexing all these wannabes, I'm the living proof. Hard street living, always rolling deep. In the shadows making moves, never lose my sleep. My rhymes hit hard like a punch from the street. So fuck with me, you know you can't compete. Stacking off the podcast, don't you step to me. Talking all that noise, but you're just a parody. Fuck your mama, you know I did. We live in thug life, that ain't no shit. Smack, smack, yeah, we making waves. Cast hitting hard like we digging graves. Got that fire in my soul, feel the heat that raves. In this life, boy, you either thug or just slave. With my crew by my side, we rise up like kings. Life's a game of chess and I'm pulling the strings. Got the world on my back, but I'm counting these blings. Motherfuck your team, they don't know where to sing. I'm the real deal, no imitation. Spitting raw truth, no hesitation. Built from the struggle, pure determination. Smacking off the podcast, my revelation. Smacking off the podcast, don't you step to me. Talking all that noise, but you're just a parody. Fuck your mama, know you hate my clarity. We live in thug life, that's the reality. I'm the voice of the streets, I'm the absolute truth. Got these fuckers shook, they just playing the sleuth. You claiming that you tough, but where's your proof? I'm flexing on these wannabes, I'm the living proof. Hard street living, always rolling deep. In the shadows making moves, never lose my sleep. My rhymes hit hard like a punch from the street. So with me, you know you can't compete. Smacking off the podcast, don't you step to me. Talking all that noise, but you're just a fucking freak. Fuck your mama, you know we all did. We live in thug life, that ain't no shit.
What you daddy don't like, you don't. I'll be you back in Mortal. The sun's back alive. What do you like? Like the gun. One together. We know. Don't do. We know. We know. Don't do. We know. What you do.
Smacking off the podcast, yeah, we making waves. Cash hitting hard like we digging graves. Got that fire in my soul, feel the heat that raves. In this life, boy, you either thug or just slave. With my crew by my side, we rise up like kings. Life's a game of chess and I'm pulling the strings. Got the world on my back while I'm counting these blings. Motherfuck your team, they don't know where to sing. I'm the real deal, no imitation. Spitting raw truth, no hesitation. Built from the struggle, pure determination. Smacking off the podcast, my revelation. Smacking off the podcast, don't you step to me. Talking all that noise, but you're just a fucking freak.
diremmo ridere, mondola e gustare, apre la mano e aspettare, do sempre vincere. Amo gelato notte, scurma che nume trineo, pizza bagna mi piace ten sapore ferro. Amici veni, cantamus hodie, risus plenus sit, felix animus. Subus sole vivo, risuscitando cielo, pasta vivi gaudium, infelici corde. Salmone di covale, la piscis ridet nepum, lore mix indocere, risu vinci latine. O amici veni, cantamus hodie, risus plenus sit, felix animus. Gelato nocte, scup magnum et rideo, pizza magna mihi placet et sapore ferro. O amici veni, cantamus hodie, risus plenus sit, felix animus. Sub sole vivo, risuscitando cielo, pasta mihi gaudium, infelici corde. Salvone dico, risuscitando cielo, pasta mihi gaudium, infelici corde. Salvone dico vale, la piscis ridet mecum, lore mix indocere, risu vinci latine. O amici veni, cantamus hodie, risus plenus sit, felix animus.
Smack It Off the Podcast is coming soon. Why would you assume something different? Smack It Off the Podcast is preparing now to tell you why your team is so horrendous. Oh dear, what a shame. Always the same game. Loser at all things. No luck that it brings. Fails at every try. Can't help but sigh. Clumsy and dim-wit. Can't seem to quit. Trips over own feet. Defeat is so sweet, pathetic poor soul can't reach any goal. But hey, don't you fret, you're not beaten yet. Keep on trying, friend, maybe luck will bend. Smack It Off the Podcast is coming soon. Why would you assume something different? Smack It Off the Podcast is preparing now to tell you why your team is so horrendous. Oh dear, what a shame. Always the same game. Loser at all things. No luck that it brings. Fails at every try. Can't help but sigh. Clumsy and dim-wit. Can't seem to quit. Trips over own feet. Defeat is so sweet. Pathetic poor soul can't reach any goal. But hey, don't you fret. You're not beaten yet. Keep on trying, friend. Maybe luck will bend. Trips over own feet. Defeat is so sweet. Pathetic poor soul can't reach any goal. But hey, don't you fret. You're not beaten yet. Keep on trying, friend. Maybe luck will bend. Trips over own feet. Defeat is so sweet, pathetic, poor soul can't reach any goal. But hey, don't you fret, You're not beaten yet. Keep on trying, friend. Maybe luck will bend. Trips over own feet, defeat is so sweet, pathetic, for soul can't reach any goal. But hey, don't you fret, you're not beaten yet. Keep on trying, friend, maybe luck will bend. Trips over own feet, defeat is so sweet, pathetic, for soul can't reach any goal. But hey, don't you fret, you're not beaten yet. Keep on trying, friend, maybe luck will bend.
This segment is a smacking of the podcast presentation.
Your team sucks, donkey balls, and it's such a sad story to tell. Your team sucks, something fierce, and your coach sucks as well. The football world is laughing, cause your team takes the cake. They're all making fun and laughing at your games.
Hallelujah. Welcome back to Smacking Off the Podcast. What's up, Doug?
What's going on?
All the fun in the whole world. And why? Because to our fans, your team sucks donkey balls.
I just wanted to say great news. The government is back up and running. I don't know what we were going to do if it stayed closed any longer. I mean, my life was impacted in a massive way. I just want to let everybody know. How long's it been? 40 days? And I mean, what the hell? I mean, Okay, it was completely normal from my end, but
I was gonna say, how did you survive?
I don't know how I pulled it off, Nikki.
I don't know either. It was very rough to say the least. Like, yeah.
Rough, she says.
Yeah, we don't need to go any further. It's
Hmm.
the government's the government. I mean, you got to have them. You got
Yep.
somebody's got to do it, right?
Yep.
It might as well be the biggest criminal class in the history of mankind assembled into a big group of fucking bullies, right?
Oh, it's like Avengers at night.
You know what's so funny about this to me? That the whole flip in the world is somehow now the counterculture has become the establishment, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, so I wanted to protest. You know, I never protest on the streets or anything like that, but I sympathize with the hippies in the '60s and '70s since I knew real ones, right? And I don't know if you remember Hippie Jim, but anyway, so I remember, I knew people like that, and they were nothing like these guys now. They just wanted peace and love. They wouldn't heard the idea of supporting murderers, terrorists against our own interest would have never crossed their mind. So it's fucking insidious to me, man. It's insane, how the world is flipped upside down. And that's why the world of your team sucks donkey balls is so important, Doug, because the
Yes.
world for many teams has flipped upside down.
So
And
if
maybe that's the
the man
government.
wasn't holding us down, Bob, Cat Stevens' peace train would have kicked in right after your speech.
See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
I-
maybe that it's opened back up. Maybe they'll do something about the ref situation. Because I feel like that's the main thing that they should be talking about,
The refs could be the problem.
Yeah,
Everything. It could be the foundation of everything, Nikki.
it is 100%. And I think that they need to do something. They need to vote on it.
Nikki, you're
that
right.
they won't come to an agreement. We know this, but it would still be fun.
See, Nikki is right. She intuitively knows there's a system of power control here that's beyond our imagination that has to be reined in, and that's the refs, right? Their influence over the outcome of games is so obvious these days that you used to think there was maybe a script in the SEC that certain teams just couldn't win or catch a break, but now it's so obvious. It's replayed 9 ways a Sunday. Technology makes it obvious. He wanted for his deeper intentions.
Hmm. It's kind of sad
Yeah, it's kind of
for
real bad.
true sports lovers that still want to think that it's
That's
good,
a real
clean.
game.
Yeah, that it's a good, clean entertainment. We don't have much of that left, and so now it's like, yeah, this isn't it anymore.
Now, if you're an Auburn fan, the fact that they seemingly lost 3 games due to bad calls is very interesting. But if you're like me and you just hate Auburn and you're like, fuck them,
Exactly.
I
mean,
applaud those refs. I applaud them. They actually are really good refs and know what they're doing. But
they were
the
like,
other ones aren't.
Auburn's going to win in Nashville? I don't fucking think so.
yeah,
right?
no, like not gonna happen. They're the good ones.
the good ones, that's what we like. The good ones, the perception of good, So what does that seem like? You got the opposite end of it, and your team sucks talking balls.
Yeah, we've got a lot of weird shit to talk about tonight. Let's see, where do I even start here? Right here, I guess. This game here, do you see it on the graphic?
Oh yeah,
This was a big one. This would have been a big one in most years, but for this year, it was big for other reasons. This was the Donkey Ball Bowl. I woke up yesterday morning and I seen this game and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is the Donkey Ball Bowl. How did we not get this like last week?
because it was so insignificant that it didn't make the games of the week in my list, and I realize now that it should have, because we could have commented on it and fluffed it up for the true significance.
But you got to save something for Sunday night.
That's true. Got to save some stuff to put some meat on the bones.
I kind of feel bad for FSU fans. They really had hope going into this game, but now all I'm hearing is, "Oh, well, we still beat Bama." Oh, okay.
Yeah, they was
You
ranked
know
in
what?
the top
That is
10.
embarrassing as shit. And I swear to God, if the playoff committee at some point, if Bama's number 4 or whatever, and they said, you know what, we're leaving Bama out, they moved Bama to 13th and said it's because of that fucking FSU loss, I wouldn't say anything. I swear to God, I'd be like, yep, it had to be, because
Yeah.
that's an ugly fucking loss.
It was.
I'm still pissed about it. Like watching them last night and everything they did bad. I said, and it was just like, you know what?
It was the refs.
This is still the fucking team that lost to FSU.
It was looking a whole lot different then, though, Doug. And at that time, they were both top 10 teams in the rankings, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's what they said.
Right.
What they still don't understand.
Wait,
how
no. Florida State wasn't. Florida
was
State
saying-
wasn't even ranked.
they were after that game.
Hey, you know how we know that they weren't ranked? Because if they were ranked, Kalen DeBoer would have beat them, because he beats all the ranked teams. It's the
you got a
unranked
point.
teams he can't beat.
Yeah, you got a point there.
So anyway, I don't want to jip Clemson here. Clemson are the Donkey Ball Bowl champions of 2025, and here we go.
Doug,
That was a mighty fancy kazoo playing.
It was. I was going to say the music was so appropriate for the magnitude of this award. And wouldn't it be awesome if Clemson also won the live championship?
I mean that we haven't awarded that one yet, so yeah. I mean, there's still time.
There's still time. They could be the champions of life, because they were ranked in the top 5 when the season started, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now they're 4 and 5, so they've got some interesting things going on here. And that's what I love is the uncertainty of it all now. That's where the NIL and the transfer portal and the big new mega conferences, the super contracts has totally upended this to a near college basketball level of possible parity.
So I'm wondering, should we wait for Bruce to come in? Because, Bruce has interest in this in these doors a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Bruce may not be coming in. Bruce may be down and out from the game yesterday, because it was ugly.
Ugly, he says. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see what he said here. I got a message from Kennedy Watson. I don't really know them, and they've appeared. I've appeared their friend recommendations many times, and they're curious if we know each other. And I'm looking at her; she's about 20 years old.
Yeah.
So I'm doubting we know each other.
She need to answer Bob, and she's got a fans only page.
Bob's the new Belichick.
Oh goodness!
His celebrity status is bringing in the youngins.
Yeah, she could come on the show and tell us her whole game here. So
Yeah,
what she needs is management. You know what I'm saying?
That's all she needs.
So
I mean, you got improper management. You're a titty dancer, and you have a fans only page. You got management. You could be on prime time.
You could be on prime time, and that's the beauty of our segment tonight, though, is they will be on prime time. And when we open these doors, it'll be better than even the Price is Right. And I'm so excited about it. And I love the music there so much, and it was just special to me.
All right, so we've got one door. I didn't even give it a number because I'm fucking with this guy for the first time. He deserves it. And I just want to say, we may have done this before, but we're definitely doing it tonight. We've got a coach that won this week that has a door.
Wow.
All right, so should I open this unnumbered door first? I would like for Bruce to be here, but he's not here. And if he does come, we'll drudge it back up, right?
We'll leave it up to Nikki. Are we going to open the door, Nikki?
Let's do it.
Bouncing, bouncing, those donkey balls, looking for a place to land. Bouncing, left and bouncing right, looking for a stupid grin. Open your mouth, 'cause here they come.
Uncle Jed.
Wow, the look on that guy's face, man. That's when you have sucked donkey balls.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he went over to fucking Wisconsin and lost. And fucking lost.
I mean, just what do you do with that? You know, what kind of? And we did. How many people picked? I think Sean Devine was the only one that picked whiskey to win this game, right?
No, did he?
No, he still picked Washington, but
No,
he said
everybody
kinda,
picked. Yeah.
yeah.
He was kind of alluding that it could be much closer than we thought, but nobody picked whiskey.
No, because I mean, and it should have someone should have. I mean, they have nothing to lose. They really don't care who they hurt at this point, which is awesome. I'm going to cheer for them more often, but that's what I like to see. They still have some fight and fire in them.
But
There you go.
here's the question, and I'm not even going to ask it yet because I'll have to wait till I open that door, and I'm going to ask it right before we open the door, and it'll be relevant to what we're fixing to watch, right? So yeah, Uncle Jed, Jed Fish. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, he's looking for other fucking jobs, and then he goes over to Wisconsin and lays a fucking egg.
My God, he
Is
looked like
that going to seal the deal for him? Will he get the job now?
he
Or
looked
could
like
that be
a
why they laid an egg too? Like his mind and his players' mind were right there with, oh, is he looking somewhere else? Is he going to be around? Do I need to start looking at the portal?
Preston Wade Campbell. That name sounds familiar to me.
Yeah, that's correct.
It's like a name from my past. He said, "Fuck FSU," and I totally agree.
We all feel the same way, Preston.
Yeah, fuck FSU.
Hey, his good friends call him Wade.
That's right, Wade. We appreciate you enjoying the show and commenting. So I got to tell you, if and I know you don't love Florida State, but if someone does, fuck your team.
Yeah, and you too. So
Agreed.
It's great fun
So
song.
yeah, I mean, you got to hand it to Clemson. They put it together, man. They did a fucking great game. They just won their fourth game of the year.
There you go.
fifth,
This team's going places.
fourth, it would be they won their fifth game, I think.
Bob, did you laugh?
Yeah, I think the Duke's Mayo Bowl, that'll be a short drive for them.
I don't know if they're good enough for that one.
They're going places. Bob, let me just ask you a question.
Yeah.
And this is a serious question. Does Stoops save his job?
I mean, I don't know how. The only way he saves his job is, in my opinion, is if they win out and go to the Duke's Mayo Bowl against Clemson and win.
I think they would.
Sorry, Nikki.
Yeah,
When did you turn the game off?
I did, and I just went outside. But then I'm such a addict.
And at some point,
to-
you said, "Bob, fuck you, straight to hell," didn't you?
No, I was actually happy for Kentucky
You said,
because
"This is
I
Doug's fault.
noticed.
This is Doug's fault."
Yeah, it's all Doug's fault. And no, honestly, after seeing them take the field,
Yeah.
I knew right then they were not there to play football.
They were on vacation. They were up sightseeing in Kentucky.
They went and seen all the national monuments, and I think they went
the whiskey stills.
Yeah, I think they went to Louisville and checked out, there, and yeah, they definitely. I was happy to see our backup quarterback.
There you go. And that's the way I felt about that game. Is it was such badly played in terms of ball security on both sides,
Oh,
and it became a comedy of errors there for a while. And I found that interesting. They pulled, and though I am glad for the same reason as you, the reason the game was important for me is we played the quarterback we should have played all along, and he was in the game. He's the future of UK, and I'm not saying he's great, but he was out there like he should have been, and somehow we got to win it. I'm with you, Nicky. I don't think that they come in there to beat Kentucky. And it was chilly and a little bit miserable last night. They may not have loved that.
No, it was what our fan base don't understand is our guys played their hearts out against Georgia.
They did.
And our fan base was still attacking nonstop.
Yeah, their hearts are still on that field, aren't they?
Yeah,
Georgia,
and it was
the Georgia field.
It was, and they just took a lot of crap. And this is one reason I don't like firing a coach mid-season.
Yeah,
you mess up the mental state of your players.
Well, at least for me, I didn't even realize he was fired for 8 days.
Yeah,
I mentioned him like he was still coaching, and then Nicky was like, Doug. Yeah, they fired him.
I could have let it go because our interim's Billy G, so we could have just played off of it.
Okay,
which I love.
Let's open another fucking door. We got
another door.
Let's do it.
Kalani Sitaki, your team played so sucky, had a chance for the big time, but couldn't put it together in prime time. How you gonna win titles, son, if you can't win big games on the road? It just creeps up on you like that when those donkey balls are bouncing on your chin. Kalani Sitaki, so fucking sucky.
I don't think you could have summed it up better than your little song there. I mean, BYU had their chance, right? They were undefeated. They had the chance to make their statement and take control of the Big 12, and they rolled into Texas Tech and didn't get it done. And, I mean, they're still in the hunt for a Big 12 championship, but now the tiebreaker goes to Texas Tech, who I think played a pretty good game. And so, therefore, BYU, you suck donkey balls.
What a massive opportunity. And, and people they get on to us for fucking with these teams like this. It's like, this is a big game and somebody's got to lose, somebody's got to win. But this is where it's at. I don't give a fuck about these teams that are playing for nothing. These teams that's playing for everything, that's where it's at. And that's where the donkey balls are always going to fucking bounce.
Absolutely. And they did in this case. And, BYU, I mean, they weren't a team of destiny. Of course, anybody can beat anybody, but when it's a matchup like this, you're going to be as prepared as you possibly could be.
Not BYU.
They did not look prepared at all. They
looked prepared to get their
the asses whooped.
I mean, it was just ugly. Like, at one point, I was pretty sure that Tech could do whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
And, Tech's still getting a lot of, they don't deserve to be ranked. And I'm like, why not?
I mean, it's a sad story, but it's a true story. And we tell it like it is here on Smacking Off the Podcast, especially when we're bouncing donkey balls.
That's right. And they just went right on their chin, and now it's dribbling down their nose. It's awful.
Mm-hmm.
That they let it go. Just you had a chance, you had in your hand, the grasp, the holy grail, and like Percival, you failed. And so now they have to go through endless ordeals to have a chance at CFP, and it may not happen. Texas Tech seized their opportunity. They beat the higher ranked BYU team that was undefeated, and now they've set themselves up. So if they can win out and win the championship of the conference, now Texas Tech is in the driver's seat to be in the CFP.
I mean, I will say that Texas Tech had the most to lose here because they already had the one loss.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they needed to win, and they did.
And I just have to shout out BYU fans might be the greatest fans around for what they did. No doubt in my mind.
Don't they have like a big food drive, Nick?
Yeah, it was. What about? I mean, that for a fan base to do that, and I guess this is something that they do often. Not just this game. They try to find something to donate towards the team that they are, going to play.
So, sometimes religious people are charitable, right?
Yeah, and they
Go
definitely
figure. Go figure. I mean, I've been told my whole life that religion has nothing to do with it, but over time, I see that sometimes it does, and a lot of times it does.
It does, and at this point, I don't even care why people do it. If it's because you're pretending and need a way to get into heaven because you messed up, or just because you're a good person.
Hey, there's
like,
some people doing that, Nikki, but I'm with you. It's good. It's good, right?
Yep, and that I'm all about it. That Ivan and his family needed this, didn't know they were going to get through it, and they pulled them through.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
Well, there's not a whole lot to talk about.
But your team still sucks, Donkey Boss.
Exactly. And how do we pronounce this coach's name again? Anybody?
At Texas Tech. Oh, let's look it up. We'll look up the phonetic reckoning of his name. Let's see. They'll tell me how to pronounce it, whether I like it or not. Texas Tech head football coach.
No. BYU.
Baylor's.
BYU.
BYU.
Oh, well.
Why we need Sean. He knows how to pronounce these names.
I'm going to look it up, see if I can get a phonetic rendering of Kalani Sitake. So I'm going to consider he's like a shiitake mushroom since he laid an egg at Texas Tech. So we're going to say Kalani Sitake.
Hold on. Did you say a shit taco with mushrooms?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's time to open door number 3, isn't it?
At door number 3. Yes.
Jeff Baum, what you doing, son? Your team had a chance for greatness till you shit the bed at home. You ain't gonna make the playoff, boy, if your team sucks like that. Now you're sucking donkey balls with a big wide grin. You weren't ready for the big time, bro. Grab him up and suck him again.
Now, Doug, you alluded to this. You talked about teams that had opportunities and basically squandered them away. Louisville was one of those teams. They were in a pretty good position, and all they had to do was come through, win this game, and instead of being Louisville, they looked like Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying?
And I know that this hurts you, doesn't it, Bob?
Oh, yeah, it's awful. It's awful that it's so horrible that Louisville went 7-2 and falls to Cal. But and they were at home. Here's the thing about it. So Cal crossed the country. We've been talking about this all season, how the teams would cross the country to have these games, and it would be such a tough trip for them. And they come to Louisville, and it was miserable in Louisville last night, wet and
apparently
so
that trip from the dorm to the fucking stadium killed Louisville.
It was horrible. It was.
It was awful, but Cal's played respectable football. They'll make a bowl, and after the Cats beat Louisville, then they will be in a bowl too. The Also Ran Bowl. So
we can't really sugarcoat this. Louisville was in a good position. I don't think anybody really believed they would do it, but they were in a good position to creep into that playoff picture. And
after being in Miami, I think people actually got on board with that.
I mean, I did kind of, but then I looked and I said, no, they're going to fuck themselves somewhere, and I'll be damned, they did.
And the thing about it is their fans have been chirping so hard against Kentucky. Kentucky's had a little bit of hard times, and we said before the season that we felt that when you use the transfer portal to get Division II players and FCS players, that it's not going to work out for you. But now we're looking, and Kentucky football is peaking, and Louisville is falling off, and I can't wait for their matchup. Guys, I want to see that game. I believe the Cats are going to crush Louisville this year, and unfortunately save Stoops' job. But I'll tell you what else might save Stoops' job, right, is the fact that they're playing Cutter Boley, and I know I go on and on about this, but they're playing their four-star recruit, from the Great Northern Kentucky program and Highlands, and there's just dominant football up in Northern Kentucky near Cincinnati. And they actually signed their own guy instead of getting a transfer portal quarterback. We're tired of the transfer portal quarterbacks, and that's what may really save Stoops' job. If they can put enough defensive talent on the team, and he's coming back, then Stoops may coach again next year. And they actually opened up the offense and let him throw the football and a little bit, so it may save his job. And if we beat Louisville, so we will.
Confused with the Bo Allen situation. Like, he transfers out. He went to Tarleton. He couldn't even win the starting position at Tarleton State. And then Stoops brings him back.
Yeah, I found that interesting. And then when they played the backup quarterback when we got ahead last night, he wasn't. He come in the game and he looked awful, Nicky. He just didn't get. I believe he's shell shocked. It's what happened. It's just like what happened to Tim Couch at Cleveland when he went pro. So Tim Couch goes to Cleveland, and they spent all their money everywhere but the offensive line. He spent all this time on his back and at the chiropractors. So that's what happened when he got his chance at Kentucky. Bo Allen, when he last year and the year before, he got a few chances. He got crushed. The offensive line was horrible, and so he was shell shocked. He's done. He's scared. He plays scared, and I don't think he's any good anymore, Nikki.
And no, he played that way at Tarleton as well. Like, when he did get to go in the game, and when, like, at any point, like, he could not comprehend what he was doing. He was just. It was almost like you're saying he was afraid to be out there.
He was worried that he's going to get hit because and so instead of taking these reads and dealing the ball away, and he holds it too long too, right? And you can hold it too long trying to make a play. Well, you can do that if you're either a 4.40 runner and you can make your own time, or if you're as big as Jared Lorenzen, you're just shedding linemen and stiff arming them off from you. Well, that guy isn't those guys, and he can't do it. He holds the ball too long and gets sacked inevitably.
Bob, you got to be upset that your Kentucky Wildcats didn't play Louisville last night.
Oh, I've been happy as hell to see the same level of victory against Louisville, and I think we will. I think that Jeff Brom was soft when he was the quarterback at Louisville. I think that Purdue was lucky when he was the coach there, and they were soft. And I believe Louisville's soft now, and that's not Kentucky's brand of football. Kentucky's brand of football is to bully people on the line on both sides of the ball and smash mouth and to see if you're really in the game. And if Louisville ain't really in the game, they're going to smack them in the mouth, and we'll run over them too.
All right. Door number 2. I guess there's nowhere else to go, is there?
Door number 2.
Yo, where the fuck you at? You done fucked around and lost again. 0-12 against ranked teams. How the fuck you gonna make the playoffs? I'll tell you. You ain't sucking donkey balls! Yeah!
Well, there we go.
Iowa was not ready for the prime time, were they?
They weren't ready for the prime time.
Not quite.
It was awful, though. We gave them a chance, and they looked like they was going to get her done, but it didn't happen. I mean, so I guess, does he get a bye kind of for Rance because he's been there so long?
No, I mean, he's definitely not getting fired.
But, Oregon commander taunted the crowd. I mean, they had him. It just looked like plus Oregon had a lot at stake here after losing to Indiana earlier in the year. I mean, for them to get in the CFP, they couldn't afford a trip up here.
So let me say that Sean had mentioned that Iowa had been hell on teams coming to Iowa, ranked teams. And they had at some point, but they are 0-12 in the last 12 against ranked teams.
Damn it, Jim.
And that's what's going on at Iowa. I mean, they really had a chance. It was just like Louisville. This team had a chance to seize the moment. They didn't.
Didn't get it done. And look, though, I mean, I guess it's enough for Iowa fans. I'd love to ask Mac this. Is it enough for Iowa fans? They'll probably finish 7-5 or 8-4 and go to a decent bowl, but it won't be the college football playoffs.
No,
ain't
gonna be that.
I don't think any fan base anymore is okay with that.
No, everybody wants the playoffs.
Yeah,
you got 12 spots. I mean, 12 spots is an inspiration. It says that your team can be there. But 12 spots sounds like a lot.
Iowa.
Iowa probably ain't going to do it, especially when they're 0-12 in their last 12 outings against ranked teams.
There you go. They just wasn't enough. They just didn't get her done. Like I said, it was an opportunity for them to be somebody. They could be champions or champions, and they're champions. And Oregon come there, even if the weather was bad at Iowa. I mean, it's always raining and cold in Oregon, so that wasn't a factor, I guess. But
I'm angry. I mean, seriously, I already had a fucking song written, rhyming Lanning with, I don't even remember what I rhymed it with, but it was poetry, man. It was poetry, and I didn't even get to fucking use it.
We'll save it. Hopefully, we will get to use it again. The way this season's going, I mean, this season has just been.
If there's one thing that Oregon
wanted for so long.
If there's one thing that Oregon showed us in this game, is that they're ready to lose. They just haven't met the right team yet. Well, I mean they did, but not lately.
Goodness.
Sorry, was it Indiana that whooped their ass?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, Indiana whoops everybody's ass except for Penn State, of course. That's another one. I mean, Jesus Christ. We really almost had fucking Indiana behind one of these doors.
Man, I was hoping for it. I just want complete chaos. It's so much more fun every Monday getting that release of, the top 12 when there's been complete chaos.
Yeah,
watching the
that's happened a few times this year, and I expected it's going to happen some more. And we've got interesting games coming up this weekend too, and you've got almost a playoff setting with Georgia and Texas and Alabama and Oklahoma. Those are two. You look at those, they look like playoff brackets, pretty close.
Doesn't Bama have Oklahoma this weekend?
Yeah, they're at home against number 4 Bama against number 12 Oklahoma. That looks like a playoff bracket. Similar.
Yep.
Texas. Sorry, that's
Georgia.
number 10 Texas at number 5 Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So Texas loses and Oklahoma loses, they're done. Alabama, Georgia, I mean, that could be done too. So it's interesting.
It is interesting. And, Texas fans talk a whole lot of shit, right? And if they lose to Georgia again, it's going to be real interesting because wouldn't that be like 3 times in a row they've lost to Georgia?
Yeah, they have a lot of problems with the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
kind of like Kirby and Bama.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Except I'm a lot happier about the last one you mentioned.
Yeah. Me too.
But anyway.
Hell yeah.
Man, I mean, we're cruising through this because we don't have a lot of people on the show, but it's quality. It's not quantity, but it's quality tonight, right?
Yes.
That's right. We like it. It's exciting.
We finally thinned all these other assholes out of here. Just kidding, Bruce. Bruce wasn't ready to talk about Uncle Jed, was he?
No.
He looked like fish. He looked like Egg Pagoda. That's what I was trying to think of when I see the picture. Yeah. The look on his face in your picture, right? And it just took me right to Egg Pagoda. Coach Fish, Egg Pagoda. He looked like him. He had a long face. His eyes were red and bulged out, and he was in like a ersatz kind of view, of reality.
It's kind of like a real football coach mixed with Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I've got a door number 1. Y'all want to open this shit?
Let's do it.
We eventually got to do it, right?
Do it.
come back to life? I don't think so. Luke Fickle, sit your sucky ass down. You still a clown and you ain't gonna be around for another season, son. So sit your ass down and slob on these.
Donkey balls, donkey balls, donkey balls, donkey balls.
So yeah, I mean, we already made him a dead man walking. We can't take it back.
No.
He's got to go. Get him out of there. I mean, yeah, I mean, the win looked impressive, I guess, if you haven't won a lot. But I mean, is there any reason to keep this guy around? No. We've already fucking. This is written in the stars at this point.
He's not a good fit.
13-10. I mean, what a game, man. I mean, that looks like Georgia, Kentucky 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? In the rain. I mean, that's
or Texas, Kentucky 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you said Titanic struggled too much. Those were great defenses, though. What about these teams? Was it incompetence? I mean, my goodness. No wonder
A little combo of Washington taking a nap and Wisconsin saying, fuck, we can win this game. And
But it took everything they had to win this game with Washington not even really showing up. Like that's really
you gotta
sad.
have goals. You gotta have goals.
You gotta have goals. That's right. I can't say this on the show. I'm about to keep it to myself, but I got to say it. So I had a neighbor in Chicago that was basically a street person. She told me she's going to have all her teeth pulled so it'd be easier for her to get income.
It'd be easier for her to get what?
Income,
right? I said you got to have goals.
Oh shit, income. I heard it put like that, Bob.
Right. That's why I was talking about a girl earlier. She needed management. That's what I told her. I said, you know what your problem is? I said, you're not really getting anything but high off all this. You need some management. She goes, oh, really? I said, yeah, but I 8-1. I said, I just don't have enough influence to keep that rolling, you know? And so they, and that's what's going on with this whole thing with Wisconsin, right? He said he needs some management, man. You know, he got lucky, beats this game 13-10. That's great, but they're still 3-6. They're not even going to make the Also Rambo. And you know, what's the chance that they're going to win? I mean, that they're going to break even. They could win the next 3 games for all we know. I mean,
so was that Wisconsin's 3rd win of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Bob. You're being a naysayer. I mean, they can't make a bowl, but
let's look at their schedule, because I think that their schedule. I'm going to predict their wins and losses, and then the fans can chime in and tell me how dumb I am, because that's okay. We love to talk about that. That's one of my favorite subjects. Let's go.
Right, let's pull them up. Let's see here. I mean, it looks ugly. Let's see here. Yeah, they won their first 2 games. They were 2-0 at one point. They beat Miami of Ohio 17-0 and Middle Tennessee State.
Which are powerhouses. We got to give them that.
42-10. They traveled to Tuscaloosa and lost 38-14. At Maryland, 27-10. Loss at Michigan, 24-10. At Iowa, 37-0. They made Iowa like a fucking offensive powerhouse. Ohio State, 34-0. 21-7 loss at Eugene, Oregon. And then they fucking beat Washington. That's where we're at.
3 games.
Yeah, and then what we've got left, if we've got at Indiana, that should end all the fucking positivity.
Oh, but what if they beat them?
Indiana, I don't know. And then you got Illinois comes to Camp Randall Stadium. That's November 22nd. And then 2 days after Thanksgiving, they go to Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't think they win another game. Like, they literally just played their championship game.
Yep. Championship.
But they won it. They won it.
They did.
I mean,
they didn't win the Donkey Bowl like Clemson did, but
yeah,
they won something.
They won something, all right. They won a free trip for Fickle back to the FCS, you know. So they would have to have a buyout. They'll probably set him up with some kind of conspiracy stuff or show cause that would make the Nixon administration blush. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
he's on the road again. We convicted. We're going to manifest this, right? Just like the dead man door we had him in it. Nikki's going to manifest it. We're going to see a change in Wisconsin, and they're going to go back to power football and be a respectable.
I think we had kind of a dead man's door this week. Was Fickle, just to let him know that he's not off the hook. He's still a fucking dead man walking, and nothing has changed. But next week we may have a real dead man's door again, and hopefully, if we do, they don't fire the motherfucker before we're able to air the fucking show.
That's all. Right? There you go.
Who does Florida State play next week?
Oh shit! Let me pull that up, Nikki. Let me see here. Florida FSU. Yeah, you may be onto something. Let's see here. Virginia Tech.
Oh yeah. So
and then at NC State, and then you don't even want to know, Nikki.
Oh, I do. We're playing on the Cartoon Network.
Now, isn't it?
Florida will whoop FSU's ass.
As long as they show up, like these guys looked so defeated. Like I just wanted to give them a big mama bear.
Yeah, it's Kentucky though. They've beaten Kentucky so much, and Kentucky has won a few lately, but it's the momentum.
We're just trying to share the wealth.
But they're going to want to beat Florida State, especially at home.
Oh yeah.
Last game for the seniors. It's that.
And that's because we don't have too many. Like most teams, like our team is young, which is so hard to think of losing these guys to the portal. What they could be with the right coaching staff.
Yeah, like the one girl that Bob was talking to earlier with management. Yes. There's no the sky is the fucking limit.
It is.
All right, so is this a record? If we end the show now, do they cut our pay? What happens?
No,
I think we get a raise, like time and a half.
Yeah,
there you go.
For efficiency.
For efficiency. That's right.
Yeah, we fucked these guys up their ass just like you expected us to do, and we did it in record time.
In record time.
I do have one question. Did anyone notice like we've been on the refs, all season? Did anyone notice any like really, really bad officiating this weekend? Because I didn't notice any.
So you say the refs they've heard the rumors and they're trying to buckle down and do better?
Yeah, I think they're afraid they're going to be behind one of the doors. And
well, do we need to have a ref door? Do we need to monitor the refs and have a referee door? That's awesome, Nikki. You're so bright on that.
I think we have to at this point. I really
let's do it. I'm putting you in charge, though, Nikki. I don't pay attention
I will.
enough, but yeah, you make sure you get their names and go ahead and get their family members too. I guess.
Well, LSU fans this weekend said it was the refs were bad. That's why
this
they
is like
lost.
Politics, man. We got to go ahead and name the family and everything. We're doxing these motherfuckers.
Now, where's James? Where's James on this, Nikki? How does he feel about the refereeing this year?
Like he has the last few years, he feels like it's almost rigged in their favor on the fact that they're more than likely probably betting on these games or helping someone else out.
In favor of the overall money picture.
Yeah, they're kind of how I feel. I feel like Vegas is too involved.
I agree.
In the games and the sports betting and we just had a MLB baseball player arrested today for betting and doing the same exact stuff. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's happening. Something has to be done. And now that the government's back open, I think that needs to be their first call to order is find out why.
We need more pictures of 3i Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. So, I mean, we've got another week. It's creeping in, and we'll see everybody Thursday, right? And Bob, I know Bob's got something to say.
I do got something to say. Make sure you buy and support your Smacking Off the Podcast merchandise. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, follow Nikki, follow the show, follow the podcast, follow X and O's, get her done, and fuck your team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kiss my dick.
Your team sucks, donkey ball. Your team sucks, donkey ball. You're probably getting fired before the season's end, and even lose your wife and your asshole friend.
Your Team Sucks Donkey Balls is a presentation of Smacking Off the Podcast. Stream in every week for another victim as we kick them while they are down.